depression, okay, ang binibigay natin are your antidepressants, no? So what is the action or the mechanism of your antidepressants? Of course, since na major depression, ano yung mababa sa kanila? Mababa ang kanilang serotonin, right? So since mababa ang kanilang serotonin level, we'll give antidepressants. Sorry. We'll give antidepressants to increase the level of serotonin. Okay? To increase the level of serotonin. Okay? Yun ang action ng antidepressants. Okay? So, this antidepressant usually ilang weeks bago niyo makita ang kanilang effects. How many weeks usually bago niyo makita ang effect ng antidepressant?
Of 480.
Hello? Hi? Hello? Okay. So, the action of your, oh my gosh. Presence, usually, mapapansin nyo or makikita nyo ang kanyang effects within 1 to 2 weeks of taking the drug. No? So, ibig sabihin, you have to take the drug for 1 to 2 weeks muna bago nyo makita yung kanyang effects. No? So, kailangan inumin nyo yung gamot ng 1 to 2 weeks before you can see the effects of your antidepressants. Okay? But of course, you have to remember, during the first week of taking antidepressant, you have to be very careful. Why? Okay? During the first week of taking antidepressant, ano nangyayari sa pasyente? Nag-increase ang kanyang energy. Okay? So pag na-increase ang energy ng patient during the first week of treatment, what happens? Tumataas din ang risk nila for suicide. Okay? So there is increased risk for suicide pag nag-increase ang energy ng patient. So, as nurses, what will you do during the first week of treatment? Okay, you should be on suicide precaution. Okay, suicide precaution should be observed on the first week of treatment if they are taking antidepressant, kasi nag-increase ang energy ng patient, tumataas niya ang risk niya to commit suicide. Okay, so that is for your antidepressants. Now, usually ang antidepressants na ito, binibigyan natin ito depende sa kanilang symptoms. We usually give this for 6 months to 1 year. No? 6 months to 1 year natin binibigyan ang kanilang gamot. Ay, 6 months to 2 years, sorry. 6 months to 2 years na i-take nila yung gamot. Okay? The first classification of your antidepressants will be your MAUI. Okay? So when I say MAUI, these are first generation antidepressants. Okay? Pag first generation antidepressants, ano to, mura o mahal? Usually, mura. Okay? At dahil mura, anong meron pag mura? Mas marami ang side effects. Okay? So, it is cheaper, but it has more side effects. It has more side effect. No? So, this type of drug or your MAUI or your monoamine oxidase inhibitors are usually cheaper, but it has more side effects. Now, problema sa Maui, kahit mura, for example, no, binigyan ko ng Maui yung pasyente. Ngayon, nakita ko na hindi effective. So, ay. Another drug, okay? 2, 6 weeks. Ang problem nga lang sa Maui, no, if you want to change, halimbawa nakita nyo hindi siya effective, tapos you're going to change it to another brand of medication or another type of medication, you cannot change it immediately. So you have to stop muna, you have to tell the patient to stop drinking Maui, and then you have to wait for 4 to 6 weeks, no? 4 to 6 weeks waiting time before you can shift to other drugs, no? So the waiting time before you can shift to another drug is 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks. The waiting time before you can shift to another drug is 4 to 6 weeks. Now, ang problem kasi sa Maui is bakit kailangan ng waiting time before shifting to another drugs? Delikado kasi ang Maui na nami-mix with other drugs kasi
tatlo. Kasama yung isa. Dalawa. Inuwi-iwihan. Puro ano konsensyo kami kumita. Ano ba yan?
okay, so ang problem kasi with Maui is halos bawal siyang mamix sa ibang gamot kasi there's a tendency for Maui to potentiate the action of other drugs. Ibig sabihin, pinalalala niya kung ano yung effect ng gamot, okay, ng ibang gamot, okay? Ayan, so for example, nagbigay ka ng namix si Maui with tricyclic antidepressants or your SSRI, ano bang action TSH ang SSRI, pataasin din ang serotonin level. So since na-mix si Maui with your SSRIs or with your tricyclic antidepressants, ang gagawin ni Maui, it will potentiate the action of your TCA and your SSRI. So, mas lalo niya patatasin yung level na serotonin to the point na masyado naman ng mataas, which we call your serotonin syndrome. Okay? So, pag masyado mataas na yung level ng serotonin, we call that your serotonin syndrome. Okay? Ayan. So, what are your drugs under Maui? These are your drugs under Maui. You have your Parnay, Marplan, Nardil, and your Manrix. Okay? Or your Pamamana. Okay? Your Parnay, Marplan, Manrix, and your Nardil. Okay? These are your monoamine oxidase inhibitors. Okay? Or these are your Maui. Ayan. Sino pang hindi maka-join? Madami pa pang hindi naka-join. May naka-screen record ba sa inyo? Sino naka-screen record?
Wala po ata, Dok.
Wala? Oh my gosh. Sino magkabahay na pwede mag-share na lang sa kwan? Parnay, Marpan, Manrix, and your Nardil. Okay, so these are your Mauis. Okay, now, for these Mauis, okay, merong bawal kahit ng mga patient na may contraindicated na kahit ng mga patients na nag-take ng Maui. Okay, ano yung mga yun? Ito yung mga pagkain that are rich in tyramine. Okay, so bawal silang kumain ng foods that are rich in tyramine. What are these foods that are rich in tyramine? Okay, you have your processed foods, your pasteurized foods, your fermented, and your fresh. No? Ayan. So, you have your processed, pasteurized, fermented, and fruits. Okay? So, under your processed foods, ano yung mga bawal? Okay? Ano yung mga bawal under your processed foods? Bawal ang sardines. Okay? Bawal ang soy sauce. Okay? Ano pa yung mga bawal? Sardines, soy sauce, mga smoked fish. Okay? Bawal ang smoked fish. Ano pa? Bawal ang pickles. Bawal ang pepperoni. Bawal ang salami. No? Bawal ang salami. Sausage. Mga ganon. Okay? So yung mga processed foods. We have your sausage, sardines, soy sauce, smoked fish. You have your pickles, pepperoni, and your salami. So yun yung mga bawal na kainin ng mga pasyente yung nag-take na Maui under your processed foods. Okay? Ayan. No? Next one, we have the pasteurized foods. So yung mga pasteurized foods natin. Okay? Under your pasteurized foods, bawal ang lahat ng cheese. Okay? Lahat ng cheese. Aged cheese, Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese, okay? Cheddar cheese, basta lahat ng cheese. Bawal yung mga yun, okay? Ayan. Bawal ang yogurt, bawal ang yeast, okay? Kung may blue cheese, bawal din yun, okay? Anong cheese na ang pwede? Ang pwede lang is your aged cheese, okay? Aged cheese na ang pwede, as in aged. No? Aged or your aged cheese. Yun lang pwede sa mga cheese, okay? Yeah. So, that is for your pasteurized foods. Next one, you have the fermented foods. For the fermented foods, bawal ang beer.
Beer? Beer?
Shanty, red wine, bawal yung mga yun. Beer, shanty, red wine, bawal din ang coffee, bawal ang tea, bawal ang beer,
Okay.
shanty, red wine, bawal ang coffee, bawal ang tea, pati soda as much as possible, bawal ang soda, mga yun. Also your hot chocolates, bawal din yung mga yun. Kasama sila dun sa under your fermented. And of course, the last one is your fruits. Your fruits. Bawal ang mga overripe fruits. Bawal ang mga overripe fruits. Yan. Bawal ang mga figs. Bawal ang figs. Bawal ang avocado. No? Bawal ang avocado. So, bawal ang avocado or your alligator pear. No? Bawal yung mga yun. So, those are the foods that are rich in tyramine content. Now, bakit pag nag-mix tsaka yung food na rich in tyramine, pwede mag-cause na tinatawag natin na hypertensive crisis. Pwede mag-cause na tinatawag natin na hypertensive crisis. Now, what are the signs and symptoms of your hypertensive crisis? We have your hypertension. We have your hypertension. We have your hyperpyrexia. Hyperpyrexia. We also have palpitation, hypertension, hyperpyrexia, palpitation, nausea, diaphoresis, occipital headache, and chest pain. Occipital headache and chest pain. So yun yung mga symptoms na makikita nyo pag may pasyente yung hypertensive crisis. Ulitin ko, hypertension, hyperpyrexia, palpitation, nausea, diaphoresis, occipital headache, and chest pains. So, yun yung makikita nyo sa patients with hypertensive crisis. Now, what is the drug of choice if your patient has hypertensive crisis? What is your drug of choice? Your drug of choice is phentolamine. The drug of choice is your phentolamine. The drug of choice is your phentolamine. Ayan. Phentolamine or your rigidity. Ayan. Phentolamine or your rigidity. Ayan.
Rigid.
So, yun ang bawal. Rigidity. Sorry. Ayan. So, rigidity. So, bawal ang ang drug of choice is your phentolamine or rigidity. So, bawal ang Maui kasi magkukos. Bawal sa mga nag-take ng Maui ang thiamine-rich foods kasi magkukos siya ng hypertensive crisis. Now, if your patient has hypertensive crisis, the drug of choice is phentolamine or your rigidity. Phentolamine or your rigidity. That is the drug of choice. Nakuha? Ayan. Next, we have your tricyclic antidepressant. Your tricyclic antidepressants, usually, these are second generation antidepressants, These are second generation antidepressants, and they usually end with clonidine or D. They usually end with clonidine or D. Now, mga tricyclic antidepressants, contraindicated siya sa mga may severe heart disease, sa mga may sakit sa puso, severe heart disease, at sa mga may untreated narrow angle glaucoma. So may mga severe heart disease at sa mga may untreated narrow angle glaucoma. So, what are these tricyclic antidepressants? Ano yung mga yun? We have your, Anabes. verapamil, aventil, norpramil, and afranil, vivactil, elavil, seniquan, tofranil, and stormantil. Okay, these are your tricyclic antidepressants or your PCAs. Okay, these are your tricyclic antidepressants or your PCAs. Okay, what's our mnemonic for that? It's your Panabest. Okay, Panabest. Yeah. Kuha. Here. Yeah, these are your tricyclic antidepressants. Okay, next we have your SSRI, okay, or your selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Okay, your selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors or your SSRI. At yung mga SSRI natin, okay, yung mga yun, yung SSRI natin, you have your Prozac, Solo, Luvox, Paxil, Sinexa, and your Lexapro. Okay, you have your Paxil, Prozac, Solo, Luvox, Paxil, Sinexa, and your Lexapro. Okay, these are your SSRIs, no? Yung mga SSRI ninyo. Now, usually, mas gustong-gusto na piniprescribe ang SSRI. Why? Your SSRI usually has lesser side effect, no? It has lesser side effect, okay? Your SSRI usually has lesser side effect, okay? It has lesser side effect. And then, especially lesser side effect or cardiovascular effect, you know, it has lesser cardiovascular effect, and it is safe for adults. It is safe for adults. It is safe for adults, okay? Ayan, so usually, mas prefer ang gamot na yan sa mga older patients kasi mas maganda ang kanyang safety profile, no? Ayan, especially to adult patients, okay? Now, another one, mas pinipili ang SSRI is because it decreases your insomnia, okay? Ayan, insomnia, it decreases insomnia, okay? It decreases insomnia within 4 to 7 days, no? It decreases insomnia within 4 to 7 days. Okay, it decreases insomnia within 4 to 7 days. It decreases insomnia within, insomnia within 3 to 4 days pala. 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days. Appetite within 5 to 7 days. Energy in 4 to 7 days. And mood and concentration in 7 to 10 days. Ulitin ko. Insomnia in 3 to 4 days. It decreases insomnia in 3 to 4 days. Insomnia in 3 to 4 days. It improves the appetite in 5 to 7 days. It improves the energy in 4 to 7 days. And your mood, concentration, and interest in 7 to 10 days. Okay? Yeah. So, ibig sabihin, within just 1 week, no, nag-improve na ang insomnia,
Ano ka na days ni mo? Sabi ng 10 days. Kasi energy.
ayan. But then, mas hindi ang mga ito kasi mas madami siya, mas mabilis yung kanyang effect, no? Ayan. At the same time, no, the problem natin with this one is yung usually yung Prozac saka Zoloft. Okay, yung Prozac saka Zoloft, common na side effect nila is drowsiness. Okay, drowsiness. So, kung nag-obtain yung patient nyo ng drowsiness, okay, you give the medication at night or at bedtime. No? Okay, pag nag-complain yung patient nyo ng drowsiness, you give the medication at night or at bedtime. Okay? Ayan. One common complaint also for Prozac is nervousness. So, if it causes nervousness to a patient, then you give it in the morning. Okay? So, pag sinabi niyo yung Prozac nag-cause ng nervousness, sabihin nyo ibigay sa umaga. Okay? Pero kung nag-cause ng drowsiness, sabihin nyo ibigay sa gabi or at bedtime. Okay? So, this is for your SSRI. Nakuha? Ayan. So, that is for your SSRI. May questions naman ka mga? Wala. Let's go to the side effects of the medications. No? Side effects of the medications. Number one side effect is blurred vision. Okay? Blurred vision. Okay? So lahat ng mga gamot na minention natin kanina, they have common side effects. No? Ayan. So ang tawag natin doon, we call that your anticholinergic side effects. No? Ang tawag natin doon, anticholinergic side effects. Okay. So for blurred vision, if the medication causes blurred vision, okay, you can operate machineries. Okay, so do not let the patient drive or operate machineries. Okay, punishment for blurred vision: do not let the patient drive or operate machineries. Okay, sorry. Next side effect is urinary retention. Urinary retention. If it causes urinary retention, what is your management? No. For urinary retention, management is albeit massage catheterize. No. Albeit massage catheterize. For urinary retention, okay, albeit massage catheterize. Urinary retention, albeit massage catheterize. Okay. Or if not, okay, ayan, you let the patient listen to the sound of a flowing water. Okay, you let your patient listen to a sound of flowing water. Okay, so that is your management for urinary retention. Okay, again. Next, letter C is constipation. Constipation. Okay, again, management for constipation is increase fluid, fiber, and exercise. No? Increase fluid, fiber, and exercise. Okay? Fluid, fiber, and exercise. That's your management for constipation. Okay? Yeah. Aside from that, it also causes orthostatic hypotension. If it causes orthostatic hypotension, then what are you going to tell your patient? You tell your patient to rise slowly from bed and dangle the feet. Okay? You tell your patient to rise slowly from bed, dangle the feet. Rise slowly from bed and dangle the feet. Rise slowly from bed and dangle the feet. That is your management for orthostatic hypotension. Okay? So sabihin mo na gumising sila and dahan-dahan mula sa kama and then they dangle the feet before sila tumayo. Okay. Next, photosensitivity. Photosensitivity management for photosensitivity is management for photosensitivity. You tell your patient to use long sleeves. Okay, ano pa? Yung mga sweatshirt, yung mga basta mahabang sleeves, okay, pwede yun. What else? You tell your patient to use umbrella. Okay, umbrella. Okay, or cap. Okay, what else? Pwede rin ang white brim hat, yung mga malalaking sombrero, yung white brim hat, yung mga ginagamit ng mga magsasaka, alam niyo yun? Okay, yung ginagamit ng magsasaka na maluluwang na
Ano, J.O.? Ano, J.O.? Orthostatic hypotension. And slowly then dangle feet. Sila? From bed. Huh? From bed and dangle sick.
Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, sorry. So you can also ask your patient to use sunglasses. Pag wala pa rin, pwede nyo pagamitin yung patient nyo na sulumbra. Okay? Sulumbra. You know what is sulumbra? Okay? SOLUMBRA. Sombrero yan actually. Now, if you don't know what is sulumbra, you can search for it sa Google. No? Para makita nyo kung ano yung itsura na sulumbra na yan. Okay? That's for photosensitivity. Next, nasal congestion. Nasal congestion, is nasal congestion. So, you tell your patient increase fluid intake, or you can also give nasal decongestants. So, ayan. Next, we have dry mouth. So, for dry mouth, you can give your patient ice chips. Okay, kung ano ice chips, pwede kayo magbigay na sugarless gum and candy. No, sugarless gum and candy.
Ano dito? After N? After N? Dry mouth.
Ayan. So for weight gain, monitor the weight every day and every morning before breakfast. Okay? Every morning before breakfast. Okay? Ayan, this is for your weight gain. The next one is tachycardia. For tachycardia, of course, you monitor the vital signs and you can give beta blockers. No? So bigyan ng beta blockers. Next one is gynecomastia. Ayan. Another one is galactorrhea. And the last one is sexual dysfunction. Okay, ulitin ko. Ayan. Ulitin ko. Okay. Gynecomastia. Letter G is gynecomastia. Another letter G is galactorrhea. And of course, the last one is sexual dysfunction. Okay? Okay? So, pag ganyan sa gynecomastia, galactorrhea, and sexual dysfunction, okay? Ayan. So, kung meron kayong gynecomastia, galactorrhea, and sexual dysfunction, then ang gagawin lang dyan is you decrease the dosage, you stop the drug, or you shift to another drug. Okay? Ayan. Decrease the dosage, stop the drug, and shift to another drug. Decrease the dosage, stop the drug, and shift to another drug. Okay? Decrease the dosage, stop the drug, and shift to another drug. That is for your gynecomastia, galactorrhea, and sexual dysfunction. Okay? Ayan. May questions? Walang questions? Are you sure? Questions? Meron? Pag walang questions, that ends your psychopharma for mood disorders. Okay? Ayan. Walang tanong? Wala?
Wala, sir.
Wala? Okay. Good luck and good luck to your exam tomorrow. Bye. Love you all. Momo.